Oh, well, I got a huge show and tell. I have to show you this shit, or else. I don't know.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's huge.
Load was huge.
It's very huge. There's a lot in this box. We've never had, no one's ever seen anything like it. You do a podcast about trauma. You end up buying Tromeo and Juliet for too much money. Then you go, well, okay, but I would like some trauma maybe on Laserdisc, but more affordable. I don't want to be buying these $70, $90 Laserdiscs. So they're for like 20 or something. Toxie 2.
Whoa.
Yeah, not too bad. And very interesting.
Good.
Warner Brothers Home Entertainment.
No.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like obviously B movies, obviously trauma, very, very at home on this format. And there's just not that many of them. Like I think there's a total of 10 or 11, something like that. So it could be a fun thing to kind of slowly collect for maybe. And this movie, Toxic Avenger 2, which if you want the first one, you're going to have to pay $100 or something. It's as R-rated or X-rated or whatever you want to call it as the first one. And yet it has the tone, very much the tone of the cartoon series. He goes from having this deep bassy voice to having like kind of an amateur actor's voice. And he sounds really swell. Like he sounds like full Frosty the Snowman. It's a funny movie. He goes to Japan. It's funny.
Oh.
It reminds me a bit of like how like TMNT 1 was a little bit more grounded.
Right.
Then TMNT 2 became a little bit more like associated with the cartoon. So yeah, cool. So it's Toxie 2. Nice shape too. So there's a guy that he's temporary scars in the comment section. And the last time we talked about Laserdisc, he was like, hey, like contact me. I might have some Laserdiscs you might be interested in. So he's got duplicates. Some of these home video collectors, they end up with duplicates. So he sent me a nice video of all of his stuff and just was like, just tell me what you want. And this is what I picked out. So we'll start with this. You remember I showed you that Spinal Tap, the one that was small?
Yeah.
Like a single? So this is like, it's called from Image Entertainment Laserdisc Catalog. So you can watch little bits, Home Alone and Citizen Kane. And Jungle Book. And here, can people see that?
And Terminator.
I think it's kind of fun.
Wow. It's like a disc that would come with PC Gamer magazine or something.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. I just thought this was kind of cute. Winnie the Pooh, Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I like this like exquisite Disney artwork.
Oh,
you know. Couldn't say no to this, man. Would you?
Oh no. Oh baby.
Ooh baby, ooh baby.
I want to pop that in right now.
Is it just Alien 1? I think it is. Special widescreen collect. They really like to, you get all this kind of laserdisc-y shite. The guy, Mike, he told me, he's like, I hope you're a wrestling fan because this is lost on me. I'm like, I am a wrestling fan.
Oh, interesting.
And this is kind of more your era of wrestling, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, this must be like early 90s or...
Oh, yeah.
This is not a Laserdisc. This is a vinyl. It's a record. I hope you will take this. It's kind of lost on me. I've got kind of a certain respect for wrestling, but I'm not a fan. So if you want it, it's totally yours.
Yeah, Real American, right? Tutti Frutti, Land of a Thousand Dances. Yeah, these are wrestling themes on vinyl.
That's nice.
When I saw this, Cartoon Classics, I had a VHS tape with Mickey Mouse about they were making a birthday cake for him and fucking it up. And I was like, oh yeah, that very branding I had on tape.
Yeah.
There's a Donald and a Goofy. I said, sure. I kind of like owning like classic cartoons on Laserdisc. I've got some Looney Tunes now and I've got some Disney. I can't remember why he convinced me to take this one, basically Mulholland Falls.
Now, I don't know how you feel about the movie Mulholland Falls, but what's cool about this release is it's the DTS version. So some discs got DTS versions. It was very early days for DTS, but they sound amazing. So if you have a player that does DTS, I forget which player you have.
Yeah, that's what it was. He was like, it's the DTS presentation of the audio. And he's like, you have to have a special Laserdisc player in order to hear that. And he's like, he asked me, what kind of Laserdisc player do you have? And it's some Pioneer or whatever. And he was like, yeah. He's like, that's a really good player. And he's like, you should take this Laserdisc. And I was like, okay, sounds good.
All right.
Remember when Disney was doing straight to VHS? Do you remember the third Aladdin movie, King of Thieves?
Wow, they put on Laserdisc?
I guess so. Wow. I don't know if they put Return of Jafar, the second one.
No, that one was more... I think that was like more derpy. That was the more derpy one. And this one, like Robin
Very
Williams.
I loved
Robin
it as
Williams.
a kid, though. But it was Dan Castanella did the voice of Genie famously, and Robin Williams was back. They really marketed it. Aladdin and the King of Thieves, starring Robin Williams.
Oh yeah.
Game's over, man! Robin Williams returns as the genie who'll grant you 1,000 laughs. Hakuna Matata.
In his collection, he had basketball, and I found that very exciting. But I couldn't find one online, actually. So I did the next best thing. I got Beavis and Butthead Do America. Laser disc.
It was very hot recently, so I was I was sharing the so the sun sucks.
The sun sucks. Yeah.
The thing that busts me up the most when I watch this movie, like you can't it doesn't fail to make me laugh. It's when he's on the plane with Cloris Leachman, she's saying, "We're gonna go to Las Vegas and do the sluts." And he goes, "Yeah, I poop too much." And she's like, "I'm sorry." And he goes, No, I poop too much."
Maybe you're lactose intolerant.
No, I poop too much. And then I get tired.
I love whenever Beavis is being clarifying in some way. No. You don't understand. And I got the Essential collection. I'll tell you, man, there's been so many like revitalizations of this show over the years. There was like that 2011 one. When they were put out on DVD, it wasn't it wasn't every single episode. It was like Mike Judge's collection. And when it comes to Beavis and Butthead, it's tough to own it properly. So give up and just buy it on Laserdisc. That's what I said. Just when I thought I could possibly have all the Cannibal musical shit that I could possibly stomach, they put out a brand new vinyl album of Cannibal the Musical.
It's new?
This is brand spanking new. So in the past year, they've gotten 2 new Blu-rays, a nice album.
Something's in the air.
Frankie Frame put out a cool documentary.
Oh, yeah.
Remember in the documentary, I ripped on the bad artwork that sometimes comes with this movie? This is fucking fantastic.
No, that looks great.
This is like, this should be one of the Blu-rays, like a Blu-ray variant. Yeah. I think this looks great.
Oh,
that's
nice.
Really good.
Let's build the snowman.
Good. We can name him Bob or we can name him Beowulf.
Yes, Beowulf.
Does it have shatterproof on it? That would be the real test. Did they in fact put shatterproof on this? I'm not seeing it.
They put the kibosh on it.
Well, Trey doesn't let you do it.
Trey doesn't let you do it. They won't let you have it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so yes.
That's I love the color.
Very nice. I hear that they're putting out a basketball one that has like beer swirling around in it.
All right.
And you get a snowman. Very cool. Look, here's the truth. I still don't have I don't have a vinyl player, a record player.
Yeah, you gotta say it loudly. Be like, "Oh, I need one."
Unfortunately, fellas, I got a box from Mark. So he said, "Hey Frankie, I hope everything's going well. I had these extra set of TMNT tapes that came into me in a lot. I thought the next best person to have these would be you. I do feel like I always send you the same old tapes, be it Power Rangers, Turtles, etc. So when I found this other tape out thrifting, I decided to pass it on to you. I've also included a set of our mini rental marquees. Looking forward to the next Red Cow video. Mark, P.S. Really? VHS again? As somebody once asked. Well, that's cool. Look, I'm never going to say no to Power Rangers and TMNT, just so everybody's clear. We'll start with the TMNT stuff. I haven't even unwrapped them yet.
Ooh, baby.
I thought it'd be fun to discover it together. Ooh, they're in halfway decent shape, which is rare for these. So we've got Baxter Stockman, Turtles versus the Fly.
Ooh.
This looks like it was released like late in the life of VHS. We've got this like, what is it? Turtles versus the Turtle Terminator. Holy.
Oh, holy.
I feel like there's a portmanteau there that we can't quite figure out.
The Terminator, terminal cancer.
Turtles versus Rhino Man. Do you mean Rocksteady?
Rhino Man! And his trusty sidekick, Mighty Hog.
The radioactive turtles fight Rhino Man. Approximate running time, 47 minutes. Finally, Turtles versus Leatherhead. So this must be the Versus series of tapes.
So he also wrote me a letter. Said, "Hey EJ, it's been a while since I've sent you anything cool. In fact, maybe the Dreamcast is the only thing I sent. Either way,
that's pretty good.
Yes, definitely. Either way, it felt like it was time to send a package your way. I put some things together I thought you may like and include one of our own build your own Game Boy DMG kits. You're always tinkering, so I thought it might interest you. Love the show. I always listen to your tech videos when I'm working on something myself. Wishing you and Frankie the best, Mark. So now Mark has another tinkering video to watch because I did put together that Game Boy. Like my, like a inspiration light came in my head, and I like quickly made the video. I was like, when you have something that you're on fire to do.
And it's really a Game Boy. That's the thing.
It's really a Game Boy. There's Donkey Kong playing. Don't you love that fucking...
Yeah, that kind of like that like digital tinniness or something.
It's got like a crunchiness to it.
Yeah, you're so right.
I don't know if
that's a feeling that's not replicated in emulation.
It's a legit Game Boy, just with a new screen and new shell and new buttons.
That screen is special.
It's great. It look like I prefer like playing it to something like analog pocket. I think it just like looks better. It looks more authentic to me, even though it's not.
Yeah, you're probably more likely to play that than the analog pocket, honestly.
Yeah, there's just something about it, and the kids are more enchanted by it because it's like, why are you like putting these carts with like these beautiful pictures? Because like one at a time. Because like on the Switch, we download everything too. So
there is a psychology to it, man. I'm buying all these laser discs and shit, and it's like the truth is when we do a movie night, like. It's more likely that we're going to pull down a laser disc or something. Like we're just going to be a little bit more deliberate. Yeah. And then we're going to probably pay attention to the movie because we put it into a player.
And so he sent me something else, which is this stack of VHSs right here. They're very video game themed.
Excellent.
And the first, so you got Mega Man and the Big Shake. So Mega Man had a animated series by Ruby Sears.
Was it an anime?
It was just like a Saturday morning cartoon style American animated project, and it is so corny, it's so stupid. I love it. I watched it as a kid, and I think Mega Man is played by the actor who played the original Goku. So there's 2 episodes in it. It's the Big Shake and Mega Pinocchio. They always have stupid plot lines. That
sounds like Mario Brothers Super Show or something.
Yeah, believing that bioengineer Dr. G. Pedo has the power to make him a real boy, Mega Man volunteers to let the doctor transform him into a thinking, feeling human. But instead of turning him into a boy, Dr. Pedo... well, that doesn't sound right.
That was my first thought. Dr. Pedo.
Dr. G. Pedo, Pedorass, wants to make him a real boy, reprograms Mega Man into a building-squashing mega villain.
Into a pedo of his own.
Of his own desire. The other thing I got was Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. Now, this is the anime. I think this is the localized anime.
Wow.
And so that's pretty cool. I think this has a nude scene with Chun-Li in there.
A nude scene?
A nude scene. Nude. She's showering. Wow. And then she gets attacked. And she gets attacked by Vega. She like kicks his ass though. It's cool. It's a really cool scene actually.
And his ass is nude.
And, well, he's pretty. He's got a shirt off and stuff, right? And this is I'm not as familiar with. This is Double Dragon. I think I actually have seen a few episodes of this when I was a kid, but I wasn't totally into Double Dragon, but I knew it existed.
That's awesome. I love that. I have all those Zelda and Mario ones, and I treasure those.
Jimmy and Bimmy.
Jimmy and Bimmy. And the launch of 1,000 memes. Hoisted on his own Bimmy. Did you watch Sonic as a kid?
Absolutely. I watched all of them. Sonic the Hedgehog.
This is the adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, right? Not to be confused with Sat AM, the Saturday morning one. Now, Sat AM is the more mature, better animated, better theme song for sure. Sonic, he can really move. It's got
Sonic, he's got an attitude.
Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. Jim Cummings as Dr. Robotnik. It warms the cockles of my heart.
Surprise, surprise, hedgehog.
And aren't they both voiced by Jaleel White?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Is it the same continuity? What are we to do with this? 2 different networks. It's very fucking strange. But there was an episode of this one where Robotnik, who is much goofier, this is the Snoopingus. Do you remember? Snooping as usual, I see. And they're like, oh, that's penis. Pringus!
Snooping as usual, I see.
There was an episode where he was playing the organ, and he's big and fat, and he's hoisting his ass way up high, and it's sort of like rocking back and forth as he plays the organ. As a kid, man, we couldn't get enough of this. We thought this was the funniest fucking thing. This dude's big fat ass while he plays organ. We thought it was so funny. I guess as a kid, I felt like this represented the games a little bit more for me.
Yeah, there was a little more funness to it. Yeah, the other one was like a dark Blade Runner show or something.
Yeah, the other one felt like they were making shit up. But in reality, it was probably following the Archie comics or something like that. This felt, like Grounder and Scratch were in this, and they're kind of sort of in the games. This is really cool. I got two Jay and Silent Bob comics.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty awesome, actually. The artwork is crazy. Look at this cover.
Yeah, no, it's great.
That is really, really fun. In this one, this is kind of the Mallrats. Mallrats costumes and Mallrats, very cool. That's very, very, very thoughtful. Mark is Santa Claus.
Yeah, no, these are the best things ever.
Oh, well, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, look at that.
Yes.
Oh, by genres. Oh, like a rental store.
Look at this.
Comedy. Family.
That is so cool. And
you can make your own rental store in Bimmy's basement.
Exactly. Yeah, I can have Rex Viper burst through the wall. And we're going to break the ice. Action. That's awesome. And yeah, he's got clamperoonies.
Ah.
That's great. And these are these are nice. These are nice.
Well, the Mark fun doesn't stop. I have a secret thing too.
No way. Do you know what it is yet?
We'll find out together. Oh my God. Bum ba bum ba bum 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 ba da do 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 do. It's the GoldenEye 64 orchestrated.
What?
On vinyl.
That's fucking cool.
Look at that.
Bum ba bum bum. That is very awesome. Did Mark send you that?
Yeah, Mark sent me this.
Damn.
This is brand new.
Get a podcast, kids. Get a podcast, rip on James Rolfe, and wait for the toys.
Yeah, and they have all the missions, like dam, facility. That's totally my wheelhouse. That is again, between Mark and Super Ant, it's the most thoughtful gifts anybody's ever gotten me.
Well, we do talk about ourselves a lot on this podcast, so you start to, maybe people can triangulate our interests and stuff. I love it. I love all my shit. I can't wait to slot it into everywhere that they belong on the shelves and put up these cool genre signs. It was really awesome.
I got bad news for you, Raphael. They're for real!
Subscribe to Red Cow Entertainment on Patreon for full episodes every other week.